Good evening and welcome to the Channel Studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. Lisbon's mayor says the city needs answers after Wednesday's deadly funicular cable railway crash. A national day of mourning has taken place after the Prime Minister said 16 people had been killed when it's thought a cable on the tram snapped. More than 20 others were injured, including 4 Portuguese, 2 German and 2 Spanish nationals. Authorities say a 3-year-old child was also hurt. Police say they're working with the company that runs the Gloria funicular, which is popular with tourists, to work out who was on board and what caused the crash.
It's a tragic situation, truly tragic. I hope there were no maintenance issues, especially with the funicular cables.
We were actually thinking of taking the funicular today, but there was a long queue and one thing led to another, and we ended up leaving and we didn't go up on it.
Victims in a serious condition are currently being treated in various hospitals. I'll be visiting them, but above all, I want to say at this moment we are in mourning. All the people of Lisbon are in mourning.
When it comes to the city of Lisbon, that's one of the cultural symbols of the city itself. It has a historical significance.
Christian Almeida says he passed the site just before the crash happened.
You cannot help but think if tourists might think twice before coming here and stepping into those vehicles.
15 people have been killed and more than 30 others wounded in a suicide bombing near a political rally in Pakistan. Hundreds of members of the Balochistan National Party had gathered for a rally at a stadium in Quetta, the capital of restive Balochistan province, when a bomb exploded in the parking area. Balochistan, which borders Afghanistan and Iran, is the country's largest and poorest region. Its residents also face regular and often deadly attacks from the Islamic State and separatist groups.
Together, and can I just begin by thanking you all for the various commitments that you've made in the intervening weeks and months.
UK Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer has told a meeting of around 30 Western countries that they had an unbreakable pledge to Ukraine that was backed by the US and now had to press Russia to end the war. Sir Keir, who was co-chairing a largely virtual summit with France's Emmanuel Macron, warned that Russia's Vladimir Putin could not be trusted as he continued to delay peace talks while continuing the 40-month full-scale war. Jamaica's Prime Minister Andrew Holness has won a rare third term in office after his Labour Party sailed to victory in Monday's election. The Caribbean nation's Electoral Commission said the Labour Party had won 34 seats, beating the opposition's People's National Party, which secured 29. The candidate for the PNP, Mark Golding, has conceded defeat. Holness campaigned on a promise to lower income tax rate from 25% to 15%, while Golding said he would raise the income tax threshold.
You, the supporters, you would know how much you mean to me. For all of you who squeeze up on the bus to come to the meeting, who go on the long motorcades with us, for all of you who take on the PMP them when you hear them with the lies.
The Italian fashion designer and billionaire brand owner Giorgio Armani has died at the age of 91. He was an archetype of Italian style and elegance, reimagining men's and women's suits for a modern audience. Armani, which began as a fashion company, expanded into music, sport and even luxury hotels. He was also a revered businessman, with his company bringing in more than £2 billion a year. And the 5-year £80 million restoration of the Big Ben Tower in London has been nominated for the UK's leading architectural award, alongside a new fashion college campus, a science laboratory and an inventive home extension. The refurbishment of Big Ben, officially known as the Elizabeth Tower, is among the 6 nominees for the Royal Institute of British Architects Sterling Prize. The list also includes the London College of Fashion campus on the former Olympic Park in East London and AstraZeneca's Medical Research Centre in Cambridge. And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the Channel Studios in Lagos.